We have got a special video for you today. We have got our 10 best things about the Ovation of the Seas Alaskan Cruise.
Go Royal Caribbean, we're going to Alaska.
Correction, we've already been to Alaska.
We're going to Alaska again someday. Hi, I'm Jody.
And I'm Kelly.
And we're JK Cruising.
Number one on our top 10 list is the whale watching excursion.
Hands down.
Oh, wow.
The best excursion I've ever had in my life. I don't know if it was just the whales or the fact that the whales had names or the fact that the people knew them or I don't know.
Yeah.
But hands down, this was the best experience. Seeing a mammal like that in the ocean, just unbelievable.
So it was a little chilly, so be sure to bundle up. But we did have a closed-in boat, which was great. And we did book this outside of Royal Caribbean because we booked this cruise very last minute. So we found this excursion through Expedia, and we were really impressed with this excursion.
Yeah.
The captain and the tour guide knew the whales by name. They knew them by the markings on their tail, and they knew these whales so intimately that how far their tail came out of the water, they knew how many minutes that dive was going to be.
Yeah.
If they were going down for a short 2 or 3 minute dive, or if they were going to be down for 6 minutes. They knew, and they were always within like 10 seconds of it. Yeah. It was amazing how well they knew these whales.
Yeah.
We saw Riddler and one other whale at one spot, and then we moved spots, and which was great because it had a rainbow, and we met a whale named Sasha, which really enjoyed playing right up under the end of the rainbow. She kept coming up right at the end of it like 5 or 6 times. So she put on a nice show for us. It was, I'm telling you, if you're going to keep hearing incredible, amazing throughout this whole video because there's no other words to describe it.
The only thing is I would recommend is staying upwind because if you get whale breath, whew,
yeah,
that was fun. They need somebody needs to brush them whales' teeth.
Yeah, we learned about whales' breath.
Wow. So Listerine would be good,
it's
Sasha.
Rank. So number 2 for us were the views. I guess I never thought about Alaska having such beautiful turquoise water. And up against the mountains and the fir trees and the waterfalls, it was just stunning.
Yeah,
I mean,
that water is super crystal clear.
Yeah, no other words to describe it. It was just stunning.
Yeah, it was really good. And seeing all the fresh water coming off of the mountains, going down through the waterfalls, across the rocks, and down the sides of these mountains, you know, hundreds of feet. And then eventually making its way to the sea was just,
it was beautiful.
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 Yeah.
So number 3 for us was Seattle. We flew in a day prior to spend a little bit of time in Seattle. This is a really cool port city. Of course, we had breakfast at the original Starbucks, and we walked around, spent some time at the Space Needle. It was really cool. I mean, the Space Needle...
just one of those iconic things
yeah.
you got to go do. And then below the Space Needle was Cholula Gardens, which was a unique sort of twist on this glass art.
And they have a small glass blowing
Oh yeah, they did have that glass blowing demonstration
afterwards.
to show
Yeah.
everybody there how they actually go about blowing the glass and shaping the glass and do all that kind of stuff. That was pretty.
That
cool.
was really cool.
And of course, if you go to Starbucks, the main Starbucks in Seattle, you would make a mistake if you didn't go just next door and get some pierogies, because you got to have those.
Yeah.
And, I had the guy show me how he made them and those kinds of things. So
it was really cool.
Pretty cool, and they were delicioso.
So number 4 for us was the cupcake making class. They had about 3 long tables full, and it was so much fun watching these kids decorate these cupcakes. They did everything from dogs to cats, beach scene, sunrise. I mean, there were some super talented little kids doing these cupcakes, and they just had a blast. Yeah. So number 5 for us was the shows on board the Ovation. They had some seriously talented people and great singers, great dancers. They put on a lot of shows, and it was really cool. This is the test of progress. Lend a hand to help your brother do his best. Things are getting worse. We have to a little bit softer, a little bit softer, a little bit softer, a little bit softer, a little bit. So, why don't you say we show them some palms to the choreography? Dance, I say! What is it in us that makes us feel the need to keep pretending? Number 6 for me was the Veterans Tribute. I have never been to one of these on a cruise ship before, but they had the band playing the theme from every branch of the military. They had the first responders that they paid tribute to. It lasted 30-45 minutes, but it was really nice. They gave a great tribute to the first responders and to the military.
Yeah, absolutely.
Number 7 for us was the glaciers. We saw so many glaciers. When we were doing our whale watching excursion, they brought us back by a couple of glaciers. The glaciers were every color of white you could possibly imagine, and every color of blue you could possibly imagine.
From white, brilliant white, all the way to deep dark blue.
Yes,
like
and it was
all
just,
the way in between,
it was
everything.
crazy beautiful. Yeah. Absolutely. Number 8 for us is the restaurant Wonderland. We had one specialty dining on this, or we chose the one specialty dining package, and we used it at Wonderland. This place is decorated so quirky and so fun, and you get a paintbrush and you have to paint your menu with water for the menu to appear. And they have earth, wind, fire, sea, and one other element, and every item on the menu comes from one of those elements.
Yeah, you choose one from every one.
Yeah, and it is going to test you to expand your palate, is all I can say.
Expand your thinking and your palate.
Yeah.
Okay. Ready? Mm-hmm. So I'll bring one seat.
There you go, 1, 2, and 3. Like a Tom. This is our bird's nest from the fire element.
Okay.
It's hard-boiled chicken egg. Chef cut in half, remove the yolk, mix with spice mayo, some cheese, tempura crème and sriracha paste on top.
Okay.
With eatable bird's nest made of patati dough. It's all eatable.
But the chocolate dessert
Yeah, it was good.
was really good. It had there was a chocolate ball. You pour chocolate on top of it, and it melts the chocolate away. And it had caramel popcorn in it and some other things. That was really good. I'm not eating caramel popcorn any other way now except with chocolate.
You're ruined, huh? I got to
Yes.
take you on a cruise to give you the chocolate desserts.
Yes,
from Royal.
absolutely. So number 9 for us was the bumper cars. I mean,
Who doesn't like bumper cars? I'm just saying. Like,
talk about bringing out your inner child. This bumper car area, they had bumper cars on the lower level, and then on the upper level around the area, they had Xbox, ping pong, all these different things, and then a really cool arcade there too. We had so much fun. There was never a line. I mean, if there was, it went
you can
really
be mad
quickly.
with your dad, mad with your mom, mad with your wife, mad with your parents, and y'all all get in bumper cars and go at one another, and everybody's going to come off of the bumper car track smiling and laughing and kidding about running in and trying to get a lick in. So
Yeah, it was
that's
fun.
a place to de-stress right there for sure.
Yeah, we had a lot of fun with that.
Yeah.
Number 10 for us on this ship was the solarium. The solarium was a great place. They handed out blankets, and so just cuddle up with a blanket and just watch the scenery go by. Because it's closed in, it was nice and warm. They were serving coffee and hot cocoa. Everybody was laying around with their books or their iPads and watching the scenery go by. The solarium was just the perfect place to hang out on this ship.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun and really great time.
So if you've ever been to Alaska, let us know which cruise line you went on and which ports you like the best, because we're planning another Alaskan cruise. Let us know your favorite things about Alaska and your Alaskan cruise so that we can plan our next one great.
Yeah, that'd be fun. We really look forward to your feedback. So
Yeah. So we hope you enjoyed the video, and get out
go
there and
cruising.
go cruising.
See you guys. Bye-bye.